All right, in the last video, you guys saw how to create a very simple basic form that links to your table of information. Now what we're going to do this time is I'm going to show you a couple little extras you can add to your form that really make it a little more slick. So here we go. So go back to your records form and make sure you are in design view. Okay. Now I know I could move stuff around here to make it look a little better, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. Here's the first easy thing you can add. First easy thing, title. So when you hit the title button, there you go. Records form. Um, enter, I don't know, whatever, enter person, something like that. Okay, so there's a little title. If you want, you can shrink that, make it a little smaller. If you wanted to add a logo, plunk your graphic in there so you can add pictures there as well to help the people along if you have some visual aids. So those are 2, 3 easy ones up there, logo, title, and the date. Here's the one though that I really like, and this one is called the combo box. It's the easiest sort of fancy thing you can add up here. And what the combo box is it's right there. Okay, you can just hover the mouse over until you get the combo box. We're going to be using one of these to replace gender. So hit delete, delete. I just hit the delete key on the keyboard. So I'm going to do shirt size and gender with a drop down box to make things easier. Country would also be a not bad one to do. So to get started with the combo box, all you do is you just click on the combo box icon up here and then come down here, and as you can see, it's just dragging a little thing. I'll plunk it just here to make it very obvious. I'll drop it right there. It's going to do a little work, and then there's 2 or 3 questions you have to answer. It's going to guide us through setting this up. So here it says, I want the combo box to get values from another table or query. No, that's a little advanced for us. We're just going to do this. I will type in the values that I want. Click next. Number of columns, 1. And let's say I'm doing gender. I'm just going to say one option is M, one option is F, another option is other. I know there's a whole bunch of options nowadays. You can put what you want there. And we go next. Remember the value for later use? No. Store that value in this field. So that's what I want. Remember all our fields that we have in our records. I want this to link up to gender. So let's drop this down and select gender. Click next. What label? Well, let's just call it what it is. Gender, and hit finish. And that's it. Basically, it's plunked in there. Let me just move it a little to the side. And there we go. And when you test the form out now, in form view, you can see that basically it's linked to the gender field, so it's showing the values. And if you wanted to change the value, you can change the values and select new values, and everything works just fine. So it's a nice easy way for the user to enter data, because then they don't make spelling errors. They can't enter something you don't want them to enter, and it's pretty easy for them, especially when there's a bigger word there, right? Like if they had to do the country, if you took the time to do one for the country, you could list all the countries in your box and let them pick a country, right? Always nice. Rather than typing information in, make it fast for them. So let me see this doing this one more time, and let me do it with the shirt size. So back to design view. Go to the combo box. Click. Come down here. Click. I will type in the values. Next, the values are small, tab, medium, tab, large, tab, extra large, tab, extra, extra large. Next, store the values in the shirt size field. Next, and call it shirt size. Finish. And there it is. And then slide it around, move it to where you want it, right? And there you go. Go to form view to test it out. And yeah, of course, everything's working nicely, and now you can select shirt sizes super easily. Perfect, right? So those are 2 little things you can do. Remember to save your form, right, before you're finished with it. And hopefully you can see how this is a great little thing you can use in your program. And this is a nice user interface. That's about it. Those are the couple of things you should be adding to yours that just give you an idea how this can start to work and make life easier with data entry.